In one of Cairo's upscale neighborhoods, there lived Uncle Ibrahim, one of the most well-known building guards in the area and an expert in brokering furnished apartments for foreign visitors. One day, while Uncle Ibrahim sat in front of the luxurious building he watched over, a man approached him who appeared to be from one of the South African countries. As the man neared, Uncle Ibrahim felt a shiver run through his entire body. Regaining his composure, he offered his assistance. The man said he wanted to rent an apartment and was directed to Uncle Ibrahim by locals. Uncle Ibrahim took the stranger to an unoccupied apartment on the 9th floor. Before the man even set foot inside, he pulled $1,500 from his pocket and handed it to Ibrahim as a month's deposit, promising to return in the morning to finalize the rental agreement. Moments later, Ibrahim found himself staring at a vanished door. Thinking he was hallucinating, he rushed down to the street and brought a friend back up to confirm the disappearance. Sure enough, the door was gone. Overcome with fear, the two decided to flee but found the elevator had also vanished, and when they tried to use the stairs, they were nowhere to be found. They were trapped, surrounded by 3 apartment doors on the same floor. They knocked desperately on one door, waking the tenant, who opened up to find Ibrahim and his friend in a state of terror. Yet, when the tenant looked outside, everything appeared normal. Annoyed, the tenant assumed they were drunk and shut his door in their faces. The next day, when the man returned, Ibrahim felt an eerie sense of dread but said nothing. That evening, after the man moved into the apartment, 3 young women with his same distinct features arrived asking for the new tenant. Within an hour, 6 more women, all sharing those same dark features, showed up. Curious and suspicious, Ibrahim decided to investigate. When he reached the apartment, he was met with an astonishing sight. The following morning, Ibrahim and his friend gathered a group of men and went up to the apartment to uncover its mystery. When they knocked, a young girl answered, claiming the tenant was out and sternly warning them against entering. Fearful, they descended and waited outside. Shortly after, a large black car pulled up and 5 women exited, heading to the same apartment. After waiting an hour, Ibrahim and the men went back up, banging on the door. When no one answered, they decided to break it down. To their shock, the apartment was entirely empty of furniture and rugs. The only clue was a note on the back of the door. "We apologize for the missing furniture. We needed it for our journey." Ever since, the story of the haunted apartment has plagued the residents of the building, many of whom have since moved away.